Welcome back to another episode of the K-Dog and Fish Show. I am Fish.
K-Dog.
It's a baker's dozen. Episode 13 of the K-Dog and Fish Thursday Threesome Show. You guys submit topics on Instagram. We put them into the K-Dog and Fish Bowl. It could be about anything. We'll pull out 3 topics and talk about each topic off the cuff for 3 straight minutes.
Nice. Episode 13, Baker's Dozen. Why don't you stick that in your oven?
Welcome back. So it is episode 13 of the Baker's Dozen of the Thursday Threesome Show. Thank you guys so much for continually putting in new suggestions. On Instagram, we put it out each week, and we put those, put them on paper and put them in the fishbowl here. And it can be about anything. Funko, movies, sports, food, literally anything. We put them in the fishbowl. We're going to pull out 3 topics, talk about each one for 3 minutes straight. Just for, in case you're brand new to the show, we wanted to tell you this is how this works. And let's get right into it. I believe you have first
I thought I did it last time.
Or I have first poll?
I think you do.
Okay.
I think I did it twice last time. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all you.
Here we go.
Do it.
Let's get a good one. A juicy topic.
All right.
Boy, there's so many stuck. My hands are so big.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, that's what they say.
All right.
All right, put this down and back in the middle.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
Oh, this is from our friend, and you get a shout out, by the way, if your topic gets pulled. This is from Yeah Boy. It's at Yeah Boy Cameron77 on Instagram.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite Stranger Things character?
Oh,
That's a good one. All right, start that timer.
Oh.
Boom.
Go.
You want me to go first?
You can go first, yeah.
Now, we love Stranger Things. The pandemic hit, and season 4 has been delayed. We've gotten a trailer now. It's coming out in early 2022, I think in spring. I don't think they're going to push it till summer. We can't wait. Huge shit. You've actually rewatched the series.
Oh, multiple times.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
I would say, like, Dustin. For me,
yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
And Hopper. Those are my top 3 with I love the conspiracy theory guy.
Yeah. Oh,
I wish I could remember his name off the top of my head.
Murray,
yeah. The actual actor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can't think, and I don't think a lot of people really know.
He's in a Peloton commercial now.
Oh yeah. He's so fun.
It's really fun. He's an amazing actor.
He was on The League.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think he's an improv guy.
Yeah.
He is insanely funny, and he's so good as that conspiracy theory guy on season 2 first of Stranger Things, and they brought him back for season 3 with Alexi.
Yeah.
But anyway, that would be my top of my favorite characters.
Yeah, like in season 2, I really just loved the yin and the yang and the bromance that Steve and Dustin created.
Yeah.
Like that really killed me. And then in season 3, it really came to fruition and how Erica was making fun of it all the time.
Yeah.
Season 1. Not Erica. Not Erica. Erica is Lucas's little sister, who's also really funny, actually. Yeah. I'm not thinking of her. I'm thinking of...
Robin.
Robin. Yeah. Sorry, Robin was always making fun of their bromance.
At Scoops Ahoy.
Scoops Ahoy, yeah. Erica, though, is definitely a scene stealer.
In season 3.
Yeah. She is actually really funny.
Yeah.
But in season 3 also, I think Hopper also came out and was just really great in season 3. Hopper. So I'm with you on that. The bromance between Steve and Dustin for sure, and then Hopper in season 3 really kind of went there.
The actress that plays 11 is insanely talented.
Oh yeah,
I just wouldn't say that
good.
Like the character for me, it's all about the relationship with Steve and Dustin and Hopper. But I mean, 11 is such a great character.
I like Lucas too. I think Lucas cracks me up a bit too. He's got some good lines. I don't mind Lucas.
Who's your least favorite character?
My least favorite is probably... Oh, remember, Vampire Bob we love too, right?
Oh, we love Bob.
We love Bob. Yeah, I guess...
Sean Astin.
I don't know who I would say. Would I say Joyce? And then I feel bad saying that?
You know who I don't like? Will.
Will? Well,
I don't like Will.
Will is a little whiny.
He's a little whiny.
He's a little whiny.
So you got stuck in the upside down.
Oh, come on.
They got you out, man.
Yeah. Please. Didn't look that bad. You know? Like,
I'm sure it was terrible.
Sure, it was a little scary every once in a while, but you're in your little cocoon, you know? You were doing all right.
Poor Barb.
There may have been some demogorgons running around and this and that, but come on.
Fine.
Seriously.
Rub some dirt on it.
Honestly, being a big baby, you know?
All right, number 2.
I've never been to the Upside Down, so I don't know. Yeah.
All right, let's
it's
go.
a lot like Transcona.
Shout out to Transcona in Winnipeg.
All right.
Got one.
All right. All right. Maris Sweet Treats.
All right.
Worst place you've ever eaten.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna be pissing some people off.
We're not gonna get sponsors this way.
All right. Let's go.
Worst place. I remember, I couldn't tell you the name of the place. It was in Washago.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to Washago. And then this is pre-pandemic, probably 5 years ago, and my son was really small. I don't even think my daughter was born yet.
Mm-hmm.
We're passing through Washago. We're like, we gotta get something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
It was like this local Italian restaurant.
Right.
And we were the only people in there. And it was like an hour until we saw food.
Yeah.
And the people there were super rude.
Nice.
And I'm just like, it was one of those places where you're almost like, I will just like throw money on the table and walk out.
Right.
Like it was so bad. I couldn't tell you the name of it though.
I can't even think of a place that I could say that was the worst place I've ever eaten, to be honest with you.
What about that place where they had the singers?
Oh, that's Remington's. Yeah. No, Remington's.
Good food though.
Amazing food.
Oh, okay.
You just have to get past the singers. You know? Have you ever been to Remington's in Niagara Falls? It's weird. The servers just start singing. No word of a lie. I recorded it on my phone and sent it to Fish. This was happening. And I was like, by the way, that's my server. And he's singing whatever. And it's all like slow, sappy songs.
Yeah.
So weird, but the food is so good. So good.
You've had some weird experiences though where like we love the keg.
I've had
Probably
some bad
one of
experiences
our
with the keg.
Best,
Yeah.
Like love death row.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
give me a keg steak.
Yeah.
You've had some where you've gone and it's just been not good.
Oh yeah, last time I went to that. Actually, that was in Niagara 2 months ago for Brenda's birthday, and it was so bad. It was unreal.
Which is weird.
It's just weird for the keg, and it just everything I thought was microwaved. It was so bad.
Really?
Yeah, it was so bad. I was so disappointed.
I remember that story, but not all the details.
Yeah, and the bill luckily was like $260, which is exactly what you want to spend on a microwaved leather steak.
Meal.
Yeah. So, but I'm trying to think of a really horrible restaurant, or I don't want to throw any restaurants under the bus, although I just did. But I don't think I could think of anything off the top of my head. No, not really.
I remember.
I worked in a lot of really great restaurants.
I remember having like horrible meals when the first original owners of one of the restaurants down on the other end of town.
Okay.
I don't want to say it because it's horrible. I don't want to try it. But the service was so bad, the food was so bad, and then they had new owners.
Yeah.
And it was fine.
That was a pretty vague story.
I really don't want to.
That guy with the thing in the place.
The place. It was the
thing
horrible.
with the place. You know.
Good.
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
I can't think of like the worst. Sometimes it's not even about the worst restaurant. I think for me, it's the service.
Yeah.
Because we've both been in the service industry.
Yeah.
So when you get a really bad server or really bad service by the restaurant itself, that to me, I don't care if the food's good or if the food's bad. Mm-hmm. That to me is a bad restaurant.
Yeah, you know it because once you're a server, if someone's serving you and you're just like, you're looking and going, yeah, this person shouldn't be a server.
They don't know what they're doing.
They're not doing a very good job. And that can ruin the whole thing, right? You know, so yeah, I totally get that.
All right. Thank you, Maris Sweet Treats. We got one more topic.
All right.
Let's go.
All right.
Come on.
I've never had a bad steak at Remington's, though, by the way. Remington's. They make a great steak. And they sing some mean Celine Dion.
This is all about things that we're trying not to throw people on.
Oh, great. This is going to be a great show.
No. This is a positive thing.
Yeah.
This is at meet_my_pop. At Meet My Pop.
Meet My Pop.
It's meet, M-E-E-T.
Meet My Pop.
Meet My Pop.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part about Bracebridge? Now, let's start the timer.
All right.
Favorite part about Bracebridge. Now, we have been in Bracebridge, Ontario. It's 2 hours north of Toronto, for those of you who've never been here. In the heart of Muskoka, cottage country. The favorite part about Bracebridge is, I remember when I first moved here, and it's a town of, what would you say, 15, 16,000 people?
I think we're up to 16.
But there was like 100 hair salons.
But there is an unhealthy amount of hair salons. That is very true.
And it fascinated me.
Yeah, per capita, it doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. How many haircuts are we dishing out in this town?
So many hair salons.
Yeah.
But the thing that I like the most is that it's close, like less than 2 hours to go to a Raptor game or a concert or, bigger shopping centers in Barrie, which is 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
So Bracebridge has the niceties of cottage country and quiet, like kind of small town.
Yeah.
But then you're really close to stuff that you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you miss the big town, because we're from Winnipeg, right? So, we're used to having everything at our disposal. So that sometimes sucks if you don't have that. But then there's also the small town feels kind of cool.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm talking to Marco, too, and he's stuck in traffic in Ajax and Oshawa and stuff. And I'm just like...
What's that like?
I'm like, yeah, it's a little slow right now on the highway going in there. I think there's a deer over there or something. But, I might be a couple minutes late for work or something, But... small town feel, we want to go to the Judge, have a beer. We know everybody there.
Yeah.
Small town feel is cool.
I'd say the things that Bracebridge are famous for are Santa's Village.
Sure.
It's been forever, right?
Yeah. Everyone loves Santa's Village.
It's a Santa theme park. Ironically, mostly busiest in the summer.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
But it's cool. It's a draw.
Never been there.
The Bracebridge Falls.
Yeah, there's a lot of waterfalls.
And we have one right at the edge of downtown.
True.
Which is really
True story.
cool.
True story.
Bracebridge, also the home of K-Dog and Fish.
Very important. Very important. Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what else do we like about Bracebridge? I mean, obviously we like it, or we wouldn't still be here.
I think we're kind of pot committed.
20 years.
Pot committed now. You're not going anywhere.
But there's good, we still have, there's Boston Pizza.
It's amazing. No, now
food.
Now we just make, concessions. Well, we got a Boston Pizza.
That's pretty good.
We're pretty much cutting edge.
We're set.
We got a Home Depot.
We got a Walmart.
We got a Walmart stoplights. Right. It's all good.
We do have that traffic circle. We should talk about that.
We do have the roundabout, which is just a death trap.
Roundabouts are about the dumbest idea ever.
Yeah.
Put in a 4-way of lights.
Yeah.
A roundabout is so dumb. I remember when they put it in.
Yeah.
There was a big debate about it.
Yeah.
And roundabouts are stupid.
The fatality rate of that roundabout is insane. It's like 11 a week now. It's
not true.
It's insane.
That's not true.
It's just cars piled up on each other like a scene out of Twister. I don't even know what's going on at that roundabout. Seriously.
That's not true. That's not factual.
Well, it's
anyway, we love Bracebridge, and our shop is here, so that's number one thing that we love about Bracebridge.
True.
So that is going to do it. Those are the 3 topics every week on Instagram. So make sure that you follow at K-Dog and Fish on all social media. We put it out to submit topic ideas. We put them into the K-Dog and Fish Bowl. If you did already submit a topic, you don't have to submit it again. New topics, because if we didn't pull it, it stays.
Bowl's getting full,
in the bowl. Oh, yeah.
We're going to start. We got to make sure we do these every week.
We got to do more.
Yeah, more. It's the idea.
This is the Baker's Dozen.
This is the Baker's Dozen.
We got to do Baker 2 dozen.
Yeah, Baker's Dozen took us 6 months to do.
So you guys follow us on social media. We have our virtual garage sales, our Friday 4:00 p.m. Eastern live show on Instagram as well. So if you're following us on social media, you get a lot more content from K-Dog and Fish. For everything Funko, please shop online at kdogandfish.com. Christmas is here. It's time. If you need last minute Funko gift ideas, that is a place. Also, please thank you again for watching this show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until those are the 3.
Didn't do it in the right order.
Yeah, that's fine. You got it.
I did this, and then I did this, and then if I did that one, then it'd be. Then it's just
that's a different thing you're doing.
That's a different thing altogether. Yeah. So I was like, all right, this isn't working too well.
Make sure you guys stick around. The Outtake and Blooper Reel is coming up next. Until next time, I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
We'll see you again soon. Welcome back to another episode of the K-Dog and Fish Show. It's a Thursday threesome. Number 13.
Baker's dozen.
I never understood that expression.
Yeah, not really get it.
So that means like a baker's dozen is you would order 12 and get an extra one?
Yeah, you get 13, which how do bakers stay in business?
That's not a good business strategy.
No, you're just giving crap away. Chicken nuggets. Do I get a baker's dozen chicken nuggets?
Nope.
I get 12.
You get 12.
I get wings, 12 or 20, 30, or if it's you and I, 70.
40. Yeah. Ginger ales, you get a 12 pack.
Yeah, I don't get a baker's dozen.
I can't go into the LCBO.
Yeah.
And I'd like 12 ginger ales, please.
Yeah.
And then they just bring out a 13th.
Yeah. Yeah. You just take one out of that cold stand on your way out.
Yeah, I'm getting the baker's dozen. Sir, this isn't a bakery.
This isn't a bakery. I thought it applies to all dozens.
Potato.
Potato. I got a dozen, baker's dozen. Come on.
This one is on the house.
Yeah. I don't know where we're going with this. It's the law.
Baker law.
Baker law. Applies to everything.
But where was that first baker who was like, take an extra one?
Yeah. Yeah. You screwed it for all the bakers after that. Now they're like, what happened to the baker's dozen? It's like, I got rent to pay.
Yeah,
you know?
All current bakers have to suffer for that.
For that one dude.
Yeah, the one dude is like, take an extra one.
Back in the 1920s, Giuseppe.
Yeah.
You know?
Giuseppe.
Gave one extra croissant to every one of his customers, and it just spread like wildfire. Bakers are filing for bankruptcy left and right.
It's the only equivalent I can think of is that first Karen who was so rude to customer service.
Yeah.
She ruined the name.
She ruined the name Karen.
Karens.
No one's ever going to name their daughter Karen for the rest of eternity. The name has been like laid to rest. Laid to rest. I have a baby mouse now living.
Okay. Now this is not a pet.
No.
This is
it acts like a pet. It is not afraid. It lives under the wine cooler.
Okay.
And it comes out all the time. And now mice is mice. I don't care. I live in the country. We all know that. It's not a big deal. But like he's like just a tiny little baby mouse, and he's having a good old time. And he is not afraid of the dog, the cat, the bird, nothing.
Nothing.
He's just having a good time living under the wine cooler.
All right.
Yeah. Which now this doesn't surprise me because let's face it, my house, right?
With the animals?
Yeah.
It just feels comfortable there.
It's pretty much my house is basically the Mandarin for mice. Let's just call it like it is.
A buffet.
A buffet.
So whether
a
it's
plethora of food.
The bird,
the
cat.
We got the cat food. We got the 2 different kinds of dog food because you got the big white fluffy dog eats one kind of food. The small dog eats another kind of food. Then we got the bird food. Then you got the bird that's got some trail mix food. And this other bowl is just food everywhere. So yeah, it's like, honestly, seriously, it's like, the mice are all running around doing their whatever secret of Nim thing, whatever they do in the rafters or whatever, and they're like, everybody goes to bed, and they're like, what do you want to do? I'm like, let's go get some dinner.
Yeah, we got a buffet going on.
Yeah, they're like, what are you gonna start with? And it's like, well, I think I'm gonna start with a little bit of that trail mix they feed to that parrot. I'm not gonna fill up on it though, because I like the kibble that they give to that big white fluffy idiot dog.
But before the kibble, you gotta have your salad. And that's all the rabbit food.
That's the rabbit food. So you gotta sneak in there, get some rabbit food.
Salad bar.
No problem. There's always like carrots and lettuce and everything lying around everywhere.
You imagine you came in one day, and somehow the mice set up a sneeze guard.
Yeah, seriously.
Over the rabbit food.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I came in one time and I found that there was a table set up like an Italian restaurant, and it's got a little light in the middle of it, and this is where the mice sit. at 3
like Ratatouille.
Like Ratatouille at 3 o'clock in the morning. They're just sitting in my living room, eating multiple animal food that I have in my home.
Nice.
So
the both of us had a little bit of road trouble yesterday.
Yeah.
What happened to your truck bed?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Pieces flew off, or
yeah, it was like tonneau cover and it rolls back.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a recycling run, all the cardboard at the warehouse. So I pop it open, I flip the switch, I roll it back. All I hear is snap, snap, plastic goes flying everywhere. I'm like, what?
That can't be.
I'm like, so I just, okay, well, this isn't right. So, I guess that was the end of that story. So I busted my truck bed.
And it's easy fix, though?
Probably not. I won't know until next week.
Be about 7,000-ish?
About 7,000-ish, right around there. I'm sure it's not going to be on the house.
I am in Gravenhurst.
Yep.
Just south of here, and I'm literally nothing wrong, just pulling out of this parking lot.
Yeah.
Didn't feel anything, didn't hear anything, whatever. All of a sudden, about 2 minutes later, I hear this like da-dung, da-dung, da-dung.
Yeah.
And I'm like just constant every time the wheel's turning.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's got to be something on the wheel.
Yeah.
I get out. I actually pulled over.
Yeah.
I get out. I look. Like, there's nothing wrong. Kick the tire. And I'm like, can't see anything sticking out of it, like a nail or something, right?
You always go with the kick the tire.
The old kick test.
The old kick the tire.
Right?
Also known as the just unplug it and plug it back in again system.
That's a good system.
That's a good system.
So then I'm now on the highway.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't hear the noise anymore. And I'm like, okay, well, it's fine, right?
You kicked the tire. You
did it.
You fixed it.
I did it.
Mechanic.
Then the tire pressure warning comes on.
Yeah.
And it gives you all four.
Yeah.
And it's like 35, 37 PSI.
Yeah.
Between all three, except for the back right tire is shockingly at 11.
Yeah. So
I'm like,
that doesn't seem right.
I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah.
And again, nothing. I don't hear anything. I don't feel anything.
Yeah.
And then I see it stayed on. It was like from 11 to like 7.
Yeah.
And then 5 and then 1. And I'm like, I'm not going to make it back to Bracebridge. Anyway, so I pulled over there and I pulled in front of the air hose to like put air in the tire.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I just got to get to Bracebridge.
Now your tire pressure now is 1.
1.
So you're going to have to put a lot of air in that.
A lot. So I get out and I just see flat.
Yeah.
Like dead.
Yeah.
Like cartoon where it's like like I don't even know how to describe it. I'm gonna put a picture.
Like insanely deflated tire.
Yeah, comically deflated.
You're just driving on your rims.
So I'm like, I obviously can't go anywhere. There's no point in putting air in.
Yeah.
I gotta call roadside assistance.
Yeah. So
I've never done that before in this truck.
Right.
It is a Ford.
Right.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah. Do you want to be?
I call. There's a button on the app. I got the app.
Yeah.
And it says roadside assistance. I said yes, please, and I push the button.
Yeah.
And I get a guy on the other end who is not English is not his first language.
Okay.
Super nice dude.
Yeah.
But me trying to explain where I was was not helping. I'm like, can't you pinpoint my location from the app and my phone? And he's like, it's not coming up. It's not working. I'm like, that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need help. I'm here.
You're off the grid.
Right? And he doesn't understand, like, Ontario. And I'm like, I'm just here, blah, 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 blah. He's like, I don't understand what that means.
Yeah.
Anyway, I explain what's going on, and he goes, okay, I'll be right back. I got to look up the information. I'll be right back. So I told him, I got this insanely flat tire. I need to get towed to Bracebridge, to Rocky Island Tire with good people.
Yeah.
And it's not far.
Yeah.
And I need the tow. All right, I'll be right back. He gets back and he goes, all right, so I checked in everything. I know where your location is. And, okay, so do you think you need a tow then? Did you hear my story?
No, I'll just try to. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, I'm calling roadside assistance.
I'll push it back.
I need the tow.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, he gets that going. Now, I knew somebody who was going to help me.
Yeah.
but they needed the dispatch to get the call out. So there was already a truck on the way. And I said, okay, that's great. Thank you, sir, from Roadside Assistance.
Yeah.
From Ford. I'm like, how long will that be? That'll be 60 minutes. Yeah. And I said, I'm not, and again, his English isn't his first language.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you saying, like, I know where it's being dispatched from.
Yeah.
And I'm like, 60 minutes?
Yeah.
Are you saying 60 or 16? And he's like, 60. And I'm like,
You're like, I don't know.
Are you saying 60 or 16?
Yeah, yeah.
He's like 60, and I'm like,
yeah,
that can't be right. Of course, like,
yeah,
they're saying that it could take up to 60
minutes.
Maybe they're on another call. Anyway, 5 minutes later, the driver
shows up.
I'm worried somebody slashed my tire.
I think someone definitely slashed your tire
because there's no explanation. There was no. Like I hit a bump or you know, there was a nail sticking out of it, which wouldn't even deflate it that fast. Mm-hmm. Like the tire is comically flat. Mm-hmm. And the tow truck driver comes and he's like, what happened to your tire? Like I freaked him out.
Yeah. He's never seen that before. There you go.
It's like,
well, something to consider is that you piss off an unhealthy amount of people in a regular day.
That's fair.
So really, your tire getting slashed isn't that far-fetched. You know?
I want to start a clue game.
Yeah.
Based on who slashed my tires.
You could just backtrack your day to see how many people you pissed off in that day, but you better pack a lunch. That's going to take a while. So
need a while to solve this mystery.
It was a pretty packed Tuesday of pissing people off.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm 99% convinced somebody must have slashed the tire.
Kind of sounds like it. Yeah.
But, I mean, if you've been to Gravenhurst.
Yeah, I understand. The puppy's crazy, like usual. The usual psycho. We actually had to take him today, and I haven't even found out what happened. I'll probably hear about it when I get home. We had to get his head scanned.
Like a CT?
Yeah, I don't know. Something was. Yeah. I don't know. But anyways, he's got like these little tremors that he does when he's like lying down. His head starts kind of shaking a bit, and it's common in Samoyeds. We did some research on it.
I didn't know that.
So it's common in Samoyeds, and it doesn't hurt them or anything. But you know, want to be safe, better safe than sorry, just in case it's not neurological or anything. So Brent's like, I'm taking him. I got to get the scans done. I'm like, okay. Meanwhile, while we're talking about this, I'm thinking in my head, going back to going like, I've watched that idiot dog smash his head off of so many things. So many things. Last week, he was fighting with the little dog. Yeah. The little dog went to yap at him. He whipped his head this way, right into the staircase. And I was just looking at him going, that hurt, didn't it?
That's going to leave a mark.
You know? I don't even remember the story way back in the day when the cat snuck into the freezer. And I kept trying to close the freezer door.
Yeah.
And the cat was in there.
Yeah.
Well, I did that to Kato, but his head was in there. Not his whole body. And I closed it and it right on his head. So
that could explain a thing.
Also, when he was a puppy, he's already still a puppy, but when he was super young, I had him out back on the deck and we were playing around and he jumped off the deck. Now this is the bottom deck.
Yeah.
He jumped off the deck, but it was still pretty high for a little puppy that's like 7 pounds. And he hit the bounce, and he landed on his head, did a full belly flip roll. I was like, and he just bounced up, and I'm like, "You're all right, yeah." There you go. I'm like, if Brendan would have saw that, she would have killed me. So I think there might be something wrong with his head, but I think many of it might be my fault.
It's like the people who are surprised when the retired football players have CTE, and concussion.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is what happens.
Tremors. I
don't know why. Well, you've been getting bashed in the head for 11 seasons. You know? This dog's getting his head bashed all the time on my watch. So if he has it, it's my fault. Like, literally, I'm not going to admit that. I hope she doesn't watch this show. No. But I'm just like, this is probably, you got something wrong with your head, and it's this guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out, I guess.
So by the time people are watching this, there's a brand new episode of Hawkeye on Disney+. I'm really enjoying it. I'm watching it Friday nights with my son. Really enjoying Hawkeye.
I hate to admit it.
What?
I'm really enjoying it. I'm really into it. That last episode I watched twice.
Last week.
I was really into it. I hate to say that because, I kind of sometimes crap on Hawkeye.
Your favorite Avenger.
Yeah, I sometimes give him a bit of a hard time.
You have. In the past.
I have. But I'm gonna put this out there. I'm gonna lay a truth bomb on you.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it, and you could absorb it, send it right back, do whatever you want to do.
Take it on in.
Take it all in. I'm gonna tell you, I'm enjoying it more than Loki.
Really?
And I really enjoyed Loki, but I'm really into Hawkeye.
Okay. I'm
super into it. I'm shocked also that I even said that.
I know that through previous discussions.
It's just Renner and I are not never on the same page.
Like that time he
never.
I know the beef goes way back.
Stiffs me with the bill all the time.
And he's the one with the money.
I know, never even leaves tip. But let's not get into it.
That's fine.
It's not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Not
a big deal. He thinks his presence alone is worth it. Well, yeah, my visa doesn't agree. But anyways, that doesn't matter.
Okay.
The whole point is I'm really into it.
I like it as well. Like what's your favorite part about the show?
I'm totally down with the comedy. I love all the comedy. I love that they call the moving company is Trust the Bro.
Yeah. The tracksuit gang is
so funny.
So
funny. And I love the comedy. I love everything. I love the action of it. I just love it. I'm really into it. Really into it.
I didn't think there are certain things that you think you will never hear K-Dog say, and one of them is compliment Hawkeye.
I know. Renner won me over.
He did it.
I'm in.
Watch it on Disney Plus.
There you go. Not a sponsor.